Welcome back to another $1 Million Body Moment. I'm Nate Palmer. Your hot tip for today is how to get fit without giving up things that you enjoy, like pizza or beer. Now, the key here is moderation. You can get a lot of enjoyment out of the foods you already like. You can keep a lot of those in your life as long as you moderate some of these choices. So think about like the 80-20 rule, Pareto principle. 80% nutrient dense foods, 20% stuff that you enjoy and you want to eat. That's for me, that's a watermelon Sour Patch Kids. I just want to eat those 100% of the time. So I put them in my plan, but it's not the main portion of what I'm eating. Thank God, because I just feel like you start smelling like you're sweating out artificial watermelon. That's not good. No one wants to be around that guy. The other thing that I think could be really helpful here is thinking about something called calorie cycling. Calorie cycling is a great strategy and could be extremely advanced depending on how hard you want to track this. But I think for most of us who are just looking for a quick tip to get in a little bit better shape while not giving up the foods we like, thinking about planning for higher calorie days when you know you're going to indulge in something fun, and then lower calorie days when you know you're going to be busy or doing work. You don't necessarily have like a happy hour or a game or an event on the calendar. So if you can plan those out, feel those out, and start getting more intuitive with how you keep those going. And I honestly love taking a high calorie day and then following that with a lower calorie day using some fasting, eating just like primarily proteins and vegetables. Things like that are just easy strategies that have allowed me to eat the foods that I really love eating, which I love Mexican food. I love watermelon flavored candy. The Sour Patch Kids, number one. And I want to be able to eat those. I want to be able to have some drinks with my friends if I'm going out. So being able to moderate this and then not doing two in a row, I think that's killer. That's a really, really good rule to follow. So like two of my favorite rules kind of in fitness would be don't miss two workouts in a row, and then don't have two overindulgent days in a row. If you can get right back on track after something like that, where you're having pizza, you're having beer, going out and enjoying yourself, you are going to be so much more likely to stick to that plan. You're going to get like drop any sort of like water weight or bloat that you've had over the course of a night of tying one on, or just eating too much pizza. And this is going to also allow you to stay more consistent long term. A lot of people think that 75 hard, it's like you got to go so intense. You got to do all the things, two workouts per day. I'd rather have you do 7 years medium. Just be very consistent for a long period of time while interspersing and sprinkling in those days of a little bit of indulgence. And you're going to find that that's a lot more sustainable. It's a lot more fun. And you also don't feel like you have to beat yourself up and white knuckle this motivation piece all the time. So pair your indulgent meals with some light movements, like get a little post-meal walk-in. That's a good option. Have focus on proteins and veggies during the day if you know you're going to be having a big meal at night, and then choose lower calorie drink options like, light beer or some sort of like vodka soda. Soda water is going to be better than like a tonic water, or, have a diet soda, something like that. That's an easy way to pare down on some of the calories when you do go out and indulge. That was your $1 Million Body Moment. I'm Nate Palmer. You can find me on Instagram if you want to get fit and healthy at _$1 Million Body, and I'll see you next time.